Right, the Doogee X95 is now charged up. Let's see how it does. Okay, first of all, the power on button is on that side. For some reason, the up and down volume is on that side. Here we go. Android 10. IPS screen. I think it's about 27 pixels by 4. If it had any less pixels, it would be a radio. No, that's been harsh actually. And it's okay, it's not the highest resolution screen, but it's not so bad. Here we go. I have tested this a few times and got used to it. It has got unlock feature, of course, being Android, but it doesn't know where my house lives. So there we go. So that's the generic screen. Right, so let's look at the settings. Similar settings to normal. Your wallpaper. You don't get an awful lot actually, you don't get any themes either, so you get all sorts of these sort of things. Yeah, all forgettable. That's what you are. So what I did, I just took a photo and it was actually of my bedroom ceiling, completely black. Put it on there, it saves battery. Normal sound and features, blah blah blah. Yes. You can't turn around the buttons at the bottom. So if you want the backspace button, you can't move it there like you can on other phones. And I've got used to it being over there, so that's really annoying. But it's only a hit and miss thing. The storage, well, I've got a SD card in there, so it's only 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and I've got a Samsung 64 gigabyte SD card in. Everything else is sort of like very Androidy, so I can't really teach you much here. It has a few odd things. Anyway, let's go into the settings. Yeah, you got my Wi-Fi, blah 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 blah, torch, battery saver, whatever, location. So it's all very generic. Invert colours. You get the odd thing like that. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'll just leave it alone. Adobe Captivate as well. Who knows? But you get the normal ones. You know, mobile data off, airplane mode, etc. Rotate, location, what you need. Right, okay, getting back onto this. So as you can see, I've not loaded much on it now. The National Lottery, colour note, Chrome, Skype, and the camera. Let's show the camera off. Picture. Now, the main thing about here is it's got two things. It's got a 2x zoom. If it worked, there you go, 2x zoom. So actually that's quite good because it doesn't do, it's an optical zoom. It's got an extra camera there. So it's actually the same quality as 1x zoom, but you have to press the little button. You can't sort of zoom in and out like you can with a digital zoom. But it's quite good though. Let's see if we can That's alright, isn't it? You can tell it's not the most responsive phone ever due to the chipset. It's about 2 years old, or a year and a half old. So it's a bit like a really low mid-range Moto G6 or something. It's certainly not up to what a Samsung A31, 51 or 71 is nowadays. But it does the job if you're patient. And the other thing about the camera is you can go into a Pro mode. And actually, you actually quite get a few options here. You can do the ISO as normal. You can do the EV level. And you can also go through actually the white setting balance. I think that's actually more than my Samsung phone did. I think my Samsung phone just gave you sort of like the EV setting. So you can... Come on, you bugger. There you go. So you can play about with it a bit. There you go. But it is quite slow, so you have to be patient, unlike me. And the actual photos, well, they're not as good as a normal camera, but for a 13 megapixel camera, well, they're all right. They won't rock your boat, but they're okay for snappies. It's no worse than any other 13 megapixel camera. In fact, it's probably better actually, because it's bullshit. Right, and video. What's the autofocus like? Not very quick. Not like a camera. It takes a while to zoom in. Okay, let's go back to settings. You've got gesture settings, but there's nothing out of the ordinary. 3-fingered screenshot, gesture motion, smart motion. Blah de blah blah. Actually, we'll go back to the camera again. Look at the settings for everyone. Yeah, so you got 4.3.18.9. Just keep it in the normal mode. Yeah. Anti-flicker auto. Actually, I've not tested that out yet. That'd be quite useful because obviously, well, sometimes when you're doing a video shot, you get terrible banding. So hopefully that will fix that. Disable 50 or 60. So now I need to find out a light bulb that has a certain frequency to try and upset it. But I've not tested that. So you have got that option. Hopefully it will sort out your anti-flicker. Right, so that's it. There's nothing much to say about it apart from it works. And actually it works quite well. The battery life is on 46% at the moment. Right, it's a 4,500 milliamp battery. And it does take a while on the supplied charger to charge up to full blast. But then it does last quite a long time. It doesn't last as long as perhaps a modern phone does. Perhaps because of the big screen, even though it's IPS. But it's not bad. So I think you could get an entire day out of it if you're not too busy doing stuff. And also it has quite a lot of features in that make a lot of sounds and noise and buzzes and vibrations. And I turn it into dark mode, so I try to cut it down. So yeah, if you optimize it, you can get into a complete dark mode and it'll be all right for a day. But although it's 4,500 milliamps, it's not the world's best battery, but it's not the worst. And I guess for a kid, if you want to give your kids for 56 quid, a perfect phone for your kids. They can do everything they want, and when they break it, as they will do after about 1 month, just drop it and shatter the screen. You've got another one. If you buy 2 at one go for 100 quid, you've got 2 of them. Just swap the SIM card over. So really, this phone is perfect for kids as their first phone. For an adult, it's perfect for an adult who's a skinflint. Right, let's test it to the max. PUBG Mobile. PUBG stands for pub games. Right, so let's see what drinking game we can do. All right. Oh. Now this, where you actually play a game, is where it struggles. Come on. But in this game, you don't have to do pub drinking games like Skittles or drinking a pint of ale or even a yard of ale. You have to shoot people. And it's a first person one on the internet, so you want fast responses. Ooh. And there we go. Actually, the video, the sound quality is very good.